Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is the fifth video on NCERT class 10 chapter 4 quadratic equations. In this video I'm going to solve exercise 4.3, some of the word problems starting from question number 4. So there is a given word problem. We have to formulate this word problem into a quadratic equation, and hence we can obtain the roots of the quadratic equation either by factorization, by completing the square method, or by using quadratic formula, which we have learned in the previous videos. So let us solve this word problem here. The sum of the reciprocal of Raymond's age 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. You need to know what was Raymond's age 3 years ago, and then take its reciprocal. You have to determine Raymond's age 5 years from now, and then take its reciprocal. When you add those two reciprocals, it should be equal to 1 by 3. Alright? Now, our objective is to find his present age. We cannot say what is his present age. So, let Raymond's present age be X years. Okay? Let his present age be X years. Now, 3 years ago, question is talking about the past. 3 years ago. If Raymond's age is X years, right now, at present, if he's X years old, then 3 years ago, he was 3 years younger, right? He was 3 years younger. So, Raymond's present age is X years. If Raymond's present age is X years now, okay, if Raymond's age presently is X years, then 3 years ago, his age would be reduced by 3. His age would be reduced by 3 years. So 3 years ago, his age was X minus 3 years. So 3 years ago, Raymond's age was X minus 3 years. Because 3 years ago, he would have been 3 years younger. So X minus 3 years, right? 5 years from now, if Raymond's present age is X years, then after 5 years, his age will increase by 5. Then in that case, after 5 years from now means after 5 years, Raymond's age, he will be 5 years older. So X plus 5 years. Now you take the reciprocal of these 2 years. Okay? Then their sum will be equal to 1 upon 3. So according to the question, reciprocal of X minus 3 will be 1 upon X minus 3. Reciprocal of X plus 5 will be 1 upon X plus 5. Then sum of their reciprocals is equal to 1 upon 3. That's what the question says, okay? Sum of their reciprocals is 1 by 3. This doesn't look like a quadratic equation. So what do we have to do? We have to reduce this equation to quadratic, and hence we can solve it using the quadratic formula or by factorization. So let us first convert it, we first reduce it to a quadratic equation. We take the LCM. Here the first denominator is X minus 3. Second denominator is X plus 5. They are different. So LCM will be the product of the denominators. First denominator into second denominator will be the LCM. Now you compare the LCM with the first denominator, then x minus 3 cancels out. So x plus 5 times 1 will be x plus 5 plus. You compare the LCM with the second denominator, then x plus 5 cancels out. So x minus 3 times 1 will be x minus 3, which is equal to 1 upon 3. Now here x plus x will give you 2x. 5 minus 3 will give you 2. Let us multiply. X into x square plus x into 5, 5x. Minus 3 into x minus 3x. Minus 3 5 times is 15, which is equal to 1 upon 3. Now this implies 2x plus 2 upon x square plus 5x minus 3x is 2x. And then we have minus 15 is equal to 1 by 3. Let us cross multiply. If we cross multiply, then we will have x square plus 2x minus 15 times 1 will be simply x square plus 2x minus 15, correct? Is equal to twice x plus 2 times 3. So 3 times 2x is 6x plus 3 times 2 is 6 again. So x square plus 2x minus 15 plus 6x can be transposed to the left side as minus 6x. Similarly for 6 as well. Plus 6 you can transpose it as minus 6. Now x square 2x minus 6x, we have minus 4x. Minus 15 minus 6 minus 21 is equal to 0. Now this equation has been reduced to quadratic, so I'm going to simplify this using the quadratic formula. Here coefficient of x squared is 1, so a is 1. Coefficient of x is minus 4, b is minus 4, the constant term is minus 21. Let's find out the discriminant, which is given by b square minus 4ac. b is minus 4, and then we have square. Minus 4 times a is 1, c is minus 21. Minus square is positive, 4 square 16, minus into minus plus, 4 1 times is 4, 4 2 times is 8, 84 plus 16, which is equal to 100. 100 is a positive quantity greater than 0. So we have real roots and they are distinct. Therefore, roots are real and distinct. So let us obtain the roots using the quadratic formula. If this is done, I'm just going to rub this out. You can just pause the video and you can note it down anytime you like, because this is a recorded video. Therefore, your x will be given by minus b plus minus square root of d upon twice a. Minus as it is. Your b is minus 4, so we need to write a bracket minus 4. Plus minus square root of d, that is 100, upon 2 into your a is 1. Minus minus plus of 4 plus minus square root of 100 is 10 upon 2. So we can separate it out. Therefore, either your x will be 4 plus 10 upon 2, or your x is 4 minus 10 upon 2. So 14 by 2, that is 7. And then we have x equals to minus 6 upon 2, that is minus 3. Here we cannot consider the value of x to be minus 3, of course. Okay. Why? Because x denotes Riemann's edge. The edge of a person cannot be negative. Alright? So we will consider that the value of x is 7. In that case, Riemann's present age. Therefore, Riemann's present age is 7 years. That means he is 7 years old at present, and which gives the complete answer for question number 4. So now let us look at question number 5 here. In a class test, sum of Shefali's marks in maths and English is 30. Oh. That means Shefali appeared a test, and then when she add up her marks in maths and English, the total is coming to be 30. Only 30. Okay. That means the marks scored in mathematics and the marks scored in English, when she summed them up, it is equal to 30. That means if Shefali got 10 marks in maths, that means 30 minus 10, she would get 20 in English. If Shefali get 20 in maths, then 30 minus 20, she will get 10 in English likewise. Alright? Okay. So it's given that Shefali's marks in mathematics and English, if she sums them up, if she adds them up, then it's coming to be 30. That means sum of Shefali's marks in maths and English is 30. So if we consider her mathematics marks to be X, then her English marks will be how much? From the total mark, she has to subtract the mathematics marks. Then that would be her English marks. Alright? So let Shefali's marks in her math subject be X. So considering that she got X marks in math, then her marks in English will be from the total marks, she need to subtract the marks scored in maths, right? Then, and Shefali's marks in English be, okay, if she got X marks in math, then from the total mark, if she subtract her mathematics marks, then that would be her marks in English. So her marks in English will be from the total marks, she need to subtract the marks secured in maths. Okay? Yes. Had she got 2 marks more in maths, okay, if her marks in maths increases by 2 and 3 marks less in English, that means if she got 3 marks less in her English subject, means if her English subject reduces by 3 marks, then in that case the product of their marks would have been 210. Now question says, if she got 2 marks more in maths. Now see, we assume that her maths marks is X. So if she gets 2 more marks in maths, then her mathematics marks will increase by 2. So it will become X plus 2. And 3 marks less in English, actually this is her marks in English, but if she gets 3 marks less, then from this you need to subtract 3, okay? Then in that case the product of their marks would have been 210. So question says, the new marks in mathematics and the new marks in English, if she multiplies them, then it would be 210. So if she got 2 more marks in maths, right? If Shefali gets 2 more marks in maths, then her maths marks would increase by 2. So x plus 2, actually we assume it to be x, but if she gets 2 more marks, then her maths marks will increase by 2, so x plus 2. And if she gets 3 marks less in English, and if she got 3 marks less in English subject, then her English marks would be reduced by 3. That means at first it was 30 minus x. If she gets 3 marks less, then from the previous marks she would get 3 marks lesser. That would be 27 minus x. Okay, so in that case, product of these new marks would be 210. So according to the question, x plus 2 times 27 minus x is equal to 210. This does not look like a quadratic equation, so we have to reduce it to a quadratic equation. What we have to do is we have to simply multiply x into 27x, x into minus x square, plus 2 times 27 is 54. 2 into minus x minus 2x is equal to 210. 210. Alright. So we have minus x square. I'm rearranging according to the decreasing power, so minus x square comes first. 27x minus 2x, 25x. We have plus 54, and then I can transpose this as minus 210 is 0. So we have minus x square plus 25x, 54 minus 210, minus 210 plus 54. 10 minus 4, 6. 10 minus 5, 1. So we have here minus 156. Minus 156 is equal to 0. Now in that case, we get a quadratic equation. Okay, we get a quadratic equation, and this quadratic equation has to be simplified by the method of either splitting the middle term, that is by factorization, or by applying the quadratic formula. So in that case, your A, here the coefficient of x square is minus 1. So A is minus 1. Your B coefficient of x is 25. And the constant term is minus 156. So we obtain the discriminant D by using the formula B square minus 4AC. B is 25, so 25 square minus 4 into A is minus 1 into CC is minus 156. 25 square is 625. Minus minus plus, plus minus minus. 4 times 156. 4 6 times is 24. 2 carry. 4 5 times is 20, 21, 22. 2 to carry. 4 ones are 4, 5, 6. 625 minus 624, 1, which is greater than 0. So we can get the real roots. So roots are real and distinct. And hence, we can obtain them by using the quadratic formula. So I'm going to rub this out once, okay? Because I need some space more for applying the quadratic formula. So the x is given by the formula minus b plus minus square root of d upon 2a. Minus from the formula, your b is 25 plus minus square root of 1 upon 2 into your a, which is minus 1. Minus 25 plus minus square root of 1 is 1 upon minus 2. So we can separate the terms. So either your x is minus 25 plus 1 upon minus 2, or your x is minus 25 minus 1 upon minus 2. Then in that case we have now minus 24 upon minus 2. In here we have minus 26 upon minus 2. Minus minus cancels out to 12 times. So x is 12. Here x would be 13. So here both the answers are correct. So x represents Shefali's marks in maths. So either Shefali got 12 marks in maths or 13 marks in maths. Now we can use both of the values of x and find her marks in both the subjects. If we consider x to be equal to 12, I hope, if we consider the value of x to be 12, then her mathematics marks would be x, which is 12, and her English marks is 30 minus x, 30 minus 12, 18. But if you consider the value of x to be 13, then her maths marks is x, which is equal to 13, and her English marks is 30 minus x, that is 13, which is equal to 17. So if Shefali got 12 marks in math, then her English marks would be 18. And if Shefali gets 13 marks in math, then her English marks would be 17. Alright?